everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I want to create a little winter wonderland look, and for that I'm going to be using my Kailav Triumph of Venus palette. So here are the shades in here. So I'm only going to be reaching for a small handful of shades, but I really wanted to pull this palette out again, and I think it has some perfect shades in here to use for the look I want to create, so let's just jump into it. So I want to start out with the shade Temptress right here, and this is the darker matte blue in the palette. So I'm going to be picking it up on just this small brush, and I'm going to focus it in my inner and outer corner of my lid. So I'm just going to work on being pretty precise with the placement of this and just slowly building it up. And I want to leave the entire center of my lid open for the shimmer for this look. So I'm going to try and just be as precise as possible while still creating a nice blended look in the inner and outer portions of my eye. I seriously cannot believe it is already December. I have no idea where this year has gone. I feel like the days are going kind of slow, but this year has just flown by looking back. And we are almost ready for 2023, which is crazy. Do you guys have any fun Christmas plans coming up? I think I'm going on a little family vacation, as long as the weather holds out. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really liking how this is looking, so I think I'm gonna move on. And I want to take the lighter matte blue shade, so this is the shade Shallow. And on a slightly fluffier brush, I'm gonna blend out the very edges of the darker blue. And once again, I'm just using pretty small motions just so we can stick right where I want this to be and not go too much into the center of the lid. I'm gonna blow it out in my outer corner a little bit, but I want most of the product to stay pretty close to where I place it. Usually for halo eyes, I do connect it in the center of my lid, or the center of the crease, but I wanted to try something different today, so we will see if this turns out good. I'm also bringing this shallow shade onto my lower lash line a bit. This isn't the most pigmented shade. It's pretty light and pastel, but I think it works well to blend out the darker blue. So that's why I went in with that one first. All right, next I want to take just the tiniest bit of depth, and I'm just barely tapping my brush in there, and I'm going to tap it off. And I'm just going to use this to slightly deepen the inner and outer portion of this look. I don't want this to get too pigmented because I still want the blue to be the primary focus. But I just wanted to add a little bit more depth to this look. And I hope that these just kind of blend together to create a darker blue. Like I said, I'm taking very, very small amounts of this product to build it up, just because I don't want it to get super pigmented, because this shade can be built up pretty nicely. And I'm just going to go back and forth with this and the darker blue just to blend together. and create a nice rich blue color. Alright, now I want to take the shade Seafoam, and this is going to be the star of this look. So I'm picking it up on a flat brush, and I'm going to wet my brush, and then this is going to go right in the center of my lid, and I'm going to bring it all the way up into the crease where we have all the open space on the eye. This shade is beautiful. This is like the perfect light blue Winter Wonderland shade. I seriously enjoy it. So I'm just packing this on all of the open space on the lid first, and then I will go back in with the matte blues and blend over the edges. But I just want to make sure this is just evenly packed down all over the lid. Alright, now just taking a little bit of the darker blue, just going to tap over these edges very lightly just to blend. And I think this shade just really brought this look together. It's stunning. Alright, then for my inner corner, I'm going to take Beam just to add a little bit of warmth and use another shade in this palette. I was just going to go in with Seafoam in the inner corner as well. I think this shade is really pretty. It makes just a beautiful everyday inner corner shade. Not building it up too much, but just enough to add a little bit of a pop. So this is where I'm going to end this look. I will go add some mascara and be right back. Alright, here is the final look. I really love how this turned out. I think it is so pretty, and just I love blues for this time of year, and these tones especially are just something I really enjoy wearing, especially during the winter. So let me know what you guys think of this look, what you think of this palette. It's not one that I have reached for too much recently. It is a newer palette in my collection, so it hasn't gotten a ton of use yet from me, but it's one that I really need to start pulling out more because I really do enjoy the looks that I create with it. And I think this one might be my favorite that I've done so far. I really like the blue tones in here, and that shimmer in the center of the lid is just absolutely stunning. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And with all of that said, I will see you in my next video. Bye!